Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. Today is a pack battle with Average Joe. I do it every Wednesday here on the channel. Check out Joe's opening of this 2024 Donruss Elite football box. Joe is opening this. I am opening one of these, and we're going to see who gets the best cards. This is, as the name suggests, an elite product. It is kind of a high-end product, and get some nice cards out of here. As it says, you can look for Blaster exclusive green parallels, and I think there's also green disco parallels according to this. And then here it says you can get status explosion cards, so I'm not quite sure how to dress. If I should put on my hazmat suit or my leisure suit, I'm not quite sure how I should dress for this, depending upon what parallels I hope to pull, I suppose. In any event, you get 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. That is not 46 cards, which is what I would think it would be. It's actually a lot less than that. It's only 24 cards according to what it says on the box here. So this will be a pretty quick one, I would think. Hope you guys are enjoying your week and having a good Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming out to the channel and checking out today's Blaster battle versus Average Joe. Once again, head over to Joe's channel. I will link to it in the descriptive box below, and you can see how he does with this Panini football product. Donruss Elite, again, this is kind of a high-end product, and you get, because it's so high-end, you get a lot of that pure Panini air in there. Yeah, that is fresh and clean as a, I don't know, as a factory somewhere in China is what that is. Let's see what we have here in our pack. 6 packs, 4 cards per pack. And will I mix these up today? I think I will mix these up. Sometimes I do that, and other times I do not. But today I will mix them up as such, and we'll see how we do here. A lot of different inserts and parallels and levels of parallels and whatnot that you can get out of here. And some Kid Reporter cards, which are no good anymore because that Super Bowl has already been played. How do these go? All right, these are just like that. And then I'll do the base cards on the top. That's very weird. I don't know why they have them organized in that manner. Jaden Reed, this is what they look like. They're super shiny and mirrory, but there's no photo on the back, so they can't be that high end. They're not even putting photos on the back. Will Levis, and then we got our Kid Reporter card, as you saw. That goes over there. We got a Field Vision card of Anthony Richardson. We'll see if he is allowed back on the field next year. He did not have stellar performance this year. We got a beautiful numbered card here of Anders Carlson, who I believe is or was a kicker for the Packers. This is why you need your protective eyewear. If you're looking at that with your naked eye, that could do retinal damage there, looking at that foil. That is some crazy stuff there. I don't think that's the green disco unless I'm colorblind suddenly. I think that is some sort of red aspirations foil. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, it is numbered down there in the corner. You probably can't see it for being blinded by the red foil, but it is 398 of 875. That'll go in a separate stack. And this is numbered too. This is Jordan Morgan, who is a pretty large man to be doing the splits. I got to tell you, that's about as far as I can do the splits. So, and I'm nowhere near as large as Jordan Morgan, I can tell you that. That is also numbered to 875. 2 numbered cards in the same pack. I guess they go over there. That one's blue though. So there's one red blinding foil and one blue sort of, that is a status. Maybe that's one of these status explosion cards. That could be a status explosion card. You think they'd be numbered a little lower than 875. That's how I feel about it. So we get a big pack right off the top. I don't know if the other packs in here will be able to live up to that. That was a pretty sweet pack. Put our base cards on the top, I think. I'm not really sure how this is working. Let's see. Nope, that did not work out. We get our disco parallel on top. It's Anthony Gould, who is a rookie for the Colts. I think he's a rookie for the Colts. He's wearing his practice uniform, so it's tough to tell. But that is definitely a disco parallel. There's no question about that. And I am, you know, if I had prepared for this, I would have put on the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack or some Donna Summer or something, but I was not properly prepared. We got Deron Payne from the Commanders, Chris Jones from the Chiefs, who was injured during the Super Bowl, I believe. He was injured. I don't think he came back. And then we got Max Crosby, very good pass rusher for the Raiders, and this is the spellbound one, so the R in his last name is where that comes from. And you could, if If you really like Max Crosby, you could try to get all of those cards, I guess. That's not something I'm going to endeavor to do, but if you were a big Raiders fan, you could do that and spell it all out and put it up on your wall, maybe. I'm not sure what they expect people to do with those cards, but it's an interesting concept, and I don't really have a negative feeling about it. I think it is an interesting concept. Baker Mayfield here, and this foil is like, it's just blinding. You look at this in the wrong light, and it's like you're getting a laser beam to the eye. Baker Mayfield and Kyron Williams had a pretty good season for the Rams. I feel like he did better than I thought he would, honestly. You think of the Rams, you always think of their passing game, but he was very good for them. I think there's another base card back here. It's Trevor Lawrence, and I wonder if he will have a quarterback job next season as well. We got another disco parallel. It's Trey Hendrickson, the good defensive player for the Bengals. Those disco parallels are certainly something to behold. I feel like the poses that the players are in on those disco parallels should have been like disco moves. I would have enjoyed that. You know, the Travolta move where he's, pointing up at the ceiling or whatever he's doing there. That would have been awesome. But, Panini didn't ask me for advice about this. Kyle Shanahan, I didn't know they did coach cards for this product. That's weird. I didn't know they did coach cards anymore for any product. It's kind of strange. Coach cards, I don't know. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. It should just be players. That's how I feel about it. And you guys can tell me in the comments if you agree or not. Jalen Johnson there from the Bears, and Sam Laporta, really good receiver for the Lions. And our insert card is Full Throttle of Calvin Ridley for the Jags. I don't think of Calvin Ridley as being a super fast guy, but I guess he is. 21.52 miles per hour. That is way faster than Cardwolf can run these days, I can tell you that. So it's probably about as fast as a pack opening machine can run. My son is quite speedy. He is, I don't know if he's elite speed, but he's pretty darn fast. Start this one off with Lamar Jackson, who did not win the MVP this year, but came close. I feel like the right person won it, though. I feel like though Lamar Jackson had the best season he's ever had, on paper at least. What is this? That's something we don't need on there. I think the right person won. I think Josh Allen really was the MVP this year, so I agree with that, despite being a Lamar fan. That goes in the Wolf Lair because I collect Ravens, as you know. Kyler Murray, another quarterback that should be out of a job, in my opinion. Brian Burns. And then our insert is L for Love. That's pretty awesome, especially given that Valentine's Day is on Friday. This is a very appropriate card for us to pull. L for Love. I don't see how I can lose having pulled L for Love on Valentine's Day week in this pack battle. I feel like that is the card that is going to put it over the edge for me. The two numbered cards, not so much, but that should do it, in my opinion. Let's see what's in our last pack. So far, we have not pulled anything that is going to trounce Average Joe this week, but I guess you never know. Maybe there will be something in here that's super amazing, and we can come out ahead. Zay Flowers here, who himself is super amazing. He's a fantastic receiver, and he matches up with that Lamar Jackson card I got, so I feel pretty good about that. Kamara, really good running back for the Saints, and Bijan Robinson, an even better running back, in my opinion, there for the Falcons. And our last disco parallel card is Zaire Franklin, who looks like he is not doing any sort of disco dance there, which is disappointing. All right, so how'd we do in today's pack battle? I don't think we did so great. We got 3 disco parallel cards, which is what they promised. None of them spectacular. Anthony Richardson, Max Crosby, and Calvin Ridley being our inserts, but we did get the L for Love insert during Valentine's week, and I feel like that card, that should do it. It really doesn't matter about these 2 numbered cards we got, which are frankly blinding. I mean, I feel as though I'm going to have to go to the optometrist after this episode, and then the 2 cards I put in the Wolf Lair are both Ravens, which are not exciting to most people, but they are to me. Check out Joe's video. Again, I put the link in the descriptive box below. You can go over, just click on that link, and as if by magic, you'll be transported to Joe's channel, which is like some sort of psychedelic realm where all things are much more exciting than they are here on the Card Wolf Network. And Joe will show you what he pulls, and it's going to be way better than whatever I pull. That's always the way on the pack battles, yet I continue to do it. It is the definition of insanity. I will be back tomorrow with Anything Can Happen Day, which is also the definition of insanity. You guys can tune in for that. Friday, of course, is Dorking with Dice. It'll be the last week that we have football in the Magic Box for Dorking with Dice, at least for a while. So don't want to miss that. And thank you so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button if you will. And I will see you back here tomorrow. As always, happy collecting.